The night rain fell like shattered crystal, icy, jagged, and merciless. On a silent street at the town's fringe, a modest house glowed faintly through the tempest. Inside, a single father named Ethan sat on the threadbare sofa, watching his young daughter, Lily, sleep beside a wavering candle. His paycheck had been delayed again, and the electricity had been shut off. He exhaled quietly, massaging his weary eyes. Life had never been gentle with him, but tonight destiny would challenge him in a way he could never foresee. A sharp knock cut through the roaring wind. Ethan stiffened. It was well past midnight. Nobody ever visited this late. He paused, then cracked the door just enough to glimpse a young woman drenched to the skin, shaking beneath the porch bulb. She couldn't have been older than 18. Her clothes were costly, yet ripped by rain and mud. Her wide, terrified eyes met his, and she whispered, "Please, I got lost. My phone's dead. I only need shelter until dawn." Her voice broke. Ethan studied her for a long moment. He could see the fear, but also a hollow emptiness behind those tear-stained cheeks. He sighed and stepped aside. "Come in before you freeze." She slipped inside quietly, water pooling on the wooden floor. Lily stirred, rubbing sleepy eyes. "Daddy, who's that?" Ethan smiled gently. "Just someone who needs a safe place tonight, sweetheart." The girl managed a fragile smile. "Thank you. I'm Ava," she said. That night, while the storm raged on, Ethan handed her a towel, a blanket, and his own bowl of soup. Ava tried to refuse, but her stomach growled loudly in protest. He only smiled. "We share whatever we have. That's our only rule." When Lily giggled and offered Ava a piece of dry bread, something inside Ava fractured. No one had shown her such simple warmth in years. She owned everything money could purchase, yet never this. As the candle flickered, she listened to Ethan weave bedtime stories for Lily. His voice was steady, tender. When Lily drifted off in his lap, Ava watched in silence, tears sliding down her face. She hadn't meant to cry, but the tears came anyway. Ethan noticed. "Rough night." Ava nodded. "You could say that." He didn't pry. He simply passed her a pillow. "Sleep well. Tomorrow will be kinder." She looked at him and whispered, "Thank you for trusting a stranger." Ethan's smile was faint. Sometimes strangers need kindness, most of all. Morning sunlight slipped through the curtains. Ava woke to laughter. Ethan and Lily were attempting pancakes, though most of the batter decorated the floor. The scene made her chest ache with something new, happiness. Ethan glanced up. "Morning, sleepyhead. Pancakes are creative but edible." Ava laughed, a small, genuine sound she hadn't made in days. She helped clean the mess and ate breakfast with them, watching how easily Ethan moved in his tiny kitchen, humming as he worked. Later, when she went to thank him properly, she found him outside fixing Lily's broken bicycle. His hands were calloused, his jacket faded, but pride shone in every motion. "You do everything alone?" she asked. "Yeah. It's hard, but Lily makes every minute worth it." Ava's voice trembled. "You're a wonderful father." He chuckled. "I just try my hardest." Before she could answer, a sleek black car screeched to the curb. Two men in suits leapt out calling, "Miss Ava, are you all right? Your father's been frantic." Ethan's brow furrowed. "Your father?" Guilt flooded Ava's face. "Ethan, I didn't tell you everything. My father is Nicholas Grant. He owns half the city. I ran away last night after another fight. I never meant to scare anyone." Ethan blinked, absorbing the truth. The girl he'd shared his last bowl of soup with, the one wrapped in his old blanket, was a billionaire's daughter. Nicholas himself stepped from the car, Italian leather shoes sinking into the muddy drive. Relief and fury warred on his face as he hurried to Ava. "Do you have any idea what you put me through?" Ava stared at the ground. "I just wanted to feel normal for one night, Dad. And this man," she turned to Ethan, eyes shining, "he gave me more kindness than I've ever known." Nicholas faced Ethan, voice softer. "You kept my daughter safe." Ethan shrugged. "I only did what any decent person would." Nicholas's gaze swept over the small, weathered house, the chipped paint, the broken porch light, the little girl peeking shyly from the doorway. Something changed in his expression. "You've got a rare heart, mister." "Ethan Cole," he answered quietly. Nicholas reached for his wallet, but Ethan lifted a hand.
"No."
"I didn't do it for money." For once, Nicholas Grant was speechless. He nodded slowly. "Then let me repay you another way." Ava smiled through fresh tears. "Dad, maybe you could help him find real work. He deserves it." Nicholas looked at his daughter, then at Ethan. "I believe we can manage that." Weeks later, Ethan stood before a brand new auto garage, his own, fully stocked and quietly funded by an anonymous investor. Lily raced around excitedly while Ava visited often, hanging decorations and playing with her new friend. Life had shifted. Not because of wealth, but because of one stormy night and one quiet act of compassion that echoed farther than anyone expected. Ava hugged Ethan goodbye one evening and whispered, "You saved me that night, not from the rain, but from losing faith in humanity." Ethan smiled, watching her leave. "And you reminded me, Ava, that kindness is never wasted." As her car disappeared, the setting sun painted the sky gold. Ethan scooped Lily into his arms, her laughter ringing clear and bright. Because sometimes the smallest spark of love can warm even the coldest, richest hearts, and forever change two lives at once.